good morals and relating to other people is very essential, most especially as a driver with other motorists on the road. Consider others when you on, because you may be causing noise pollution or violation to the public peace when you abuse the use of your car on. Let your brain be the first speedometer to control your speed while driving on the road. Trafficate when necessary. Consider heavy-duty vehicles while overtaking. Note that life has no duplicates. Meanwhile, do you have the passport to drive on our roads? Your driver's license is a must, and cutting corners and securing counterfeits is not allowed. I am Ildo Shaivo, and you're welcome to Auto Expert, your guide to safety. Stay tuned, I'll be right back.
Auto Expert, your guide to safety.
Welcome back. You're on to your award-winning automobile TV show, Auto Expert. We are detailed in car repair, maintenance, fault detections, car review, luxury, and of course, safety guide. Our attention on today's edition is on driver's license. Research across board shows that only 48% of drivers in Nigeria across our major road networks have a driver's license. This is very unwelcoming, in fact, very disheartening. FRSC is in charge to weigh this modality in fixing this into normalcy. Though they have done a lot, but more is expected. Considering the need for everyone to own a driver's license if you must drive on the road. This is not applicable on Nigerian roads alone, but it is a standard that everyone must comply with across other parts of the world, be it Europe, England, Asia, including the Caribbean islands. Steps and procedure in acquiring a driver's license. 1. Learn the traffic rules in order to protect yourself and other road users. 2. Go through a driving school, and your instructor must be satisfied with your performance and later present you to VIO for you to get your certificate of proficiency. 3. Apply in person at the nearest driver's licensing center to get your biometric data captured. 4. You must obtain a DOT certified physical exam before having your driving test. 5. Make payments for the license with the official rate. 6. Fill the required form and present to the driver's licensing center for approval. 7. Go to your biometric data capturing at the FRSC office, and you would be issued a temporary license that would be valid for 60 days. Kindly pay attention to the legal sector commander as he unveils the comprehensive details about Nigeria's driver's license.
You know, the issue of acquisition of driver's license is a tripartite thing. We talk of Federal Road Safety Corps, we talk of VIOS, and we talk of Motor Vehicle Administration. And I think the essence of it is check and balances. In as much as we don't have supervisory authority over VIS, we do work hand in hand to make sure the correct thing is done. It's a process. They have their own process, we have our process. They cannot get to our process without going through their own process. And that's the essence of check and balances. Just like the Motor Vehicle Administration, you cannot get driver's license without making your payments. And you cannot get to the stage of make payments if VIS has not passed you that you are true. And those are the check and balances that are put in place that are giving the credibility that we are all witnessing today as acquisition of driver's license. The duration, the standard is 60 days after acquisition of the temporary driver's license. And I just mentioned to you now that with the improvements in our process, even under 1 week, many people have testified to the fact that under 1 week they were invited and called to come and pick their driver's license. But those that are used to the process of the hold, that it won't come out until after 60 days, are the ones that have their driver's license line follow. And I just mentioned to you, we have more than 46,000 unclaimed driver's license. Maybe they were thinking, oh, this thing would take about 60 days. And it came the following day, or it came within 1 week. And that is what we are trying to let people know, that the system have gotten to a stage where we can be proud of the effort of Federal Road Safety Corps as regards the issuance of driver's license. As an applicant, you are open to two options. Either you want a driver's license that will expire after 3 years or 5 years, depending on the amount that you pay. If you want to acquire a driver's license of 3 years, the regulated payment is 6,350, while that of 5 years is 10,450. That is just the payment regulation. Every effort you put in place as a government, somebody somewhere will be there to perpetrate some funny evil just to thwart the effort of federal government or the states. In the past, we've had series of fake driver's license all over the place, and that was what prompted the changes in the regime on a regular basis, just to outsmart these people. But as we are trying to improve, they always want to, cut corners. For you to stand as an applicant and be convinced that the product you are getting in form of driver's license is a genuine one, you have to go through the legal process. You must go through a driving school, a confirmed driving school by Federal Road Safety Corps. The list is out there in our website. You must go through, you make a choice. It's not mandatory that it has to be one, as long as it's enlisted under the umbrella of Federal Road Safety Corps and certified as a standard driving school. You must go through it. And having gone through that, you will know that until you get to a point where you are captured under the FRSC camera, you cannot be sure that you have an authentic driver's license. That's for freshers. And for someone that is coming up for renewal, you don't need to go through driving school. It's assumed you have passed through that stage. Maybe after 3 years, the driver's license expires and you need to renew. You have the option of still going through capturing or going through what we call bypass. That means using your old record, your old picture, to still process the renewal. If you still want to go through the process of coming again for capturing, maybe you want to look fresh, as the current stage in your new driver's license is still allowed. The options are there. So for the bypass, the same way, the only difference is that you are not going to get temporary driver's license before the arrival of your original permanent driver's license. For me as an operator, I have my verifier to detect whether the driver's license I'm holding is fake or original. That's the extent to which technology has taken us. If it's not in the, you remember all this thing has to do with database because you've taken your biometrics. So when I use the verifier, if it's not there, that means it's fake. That is the same technology we use for the number plates. Let me start by telling our road users or an average Lagosian that the first process or the first step towards being a good driver on Nigerian roads is to know what it takes, the rudiments of driving, understanding the highway code, understanding the various signs, because if you don't understand what the signals on the roads are all about, you can never be a good driver. If you don't know what it means to drive at the roundabout and who has the right of the road, you can never be a good driver. If you don't know what it means to see a sign that is telling you about the condition of the road, is too risky. And how do you get through this? Is by first of all going through a driving school where all this tutoring will be done, where the rudiments of being a good driver will be given unto you. Acquiring a car before acquiring driver's license is taking it the other way around. And There's nothing as good as integrity. Integrity starts from doing what is right as a Nigerian without cutting corner. If the system says go through this process in acquiring your driver's license, let us go through the process.
Great moments indeed on today's edition. I hope you have learned a lot. My advice is, please secure a driver's license if you must move on our roads. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms: Instagram at Auto Experts, Facebook at Auto Experts. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Auto Expert TV. I remain your host, Hilda Shaibu. Keep watching Auto Experts. It is your guide to safety. See you same time next week. Bye bye. In case you have any issues with your car, tell us the fault and we will guide you on how to resolve it and get your car back on the road. Contact us through our social media platforms: Instagram at Auto Experts, Facebook at Auto Experts, YouTube at Auto Experts.